This last exercise we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at the short serve, how to do a short serve, and a type of receive that we use off that short serve. Okay. The reason why I want to talk about the short serve is it stops your opponent attacking. In simple terms, it stops your opponent attacking, stops them getting strong top spins in. I know a lot of people try and serve long with extra spin, but what works is a more simple serve, no spin, short. Okay, because it's difficult to deal with. People might misread it, they might push it and it goes high, or they might try and flick it, and that's what we want. We want them to flick it and to come in with a strong attack on that next ball. Okay, so we're just going to look at how to serve short first. So from your position, whatever position you stand in with your serve, okay, whether it's here, backhand, or you're coming round this corner to serve short, what we're looking for is as the ball's coming down when we serve it, we throw it up, the ball's coming down, we're looking to strike the ball at net height. Alright? Now that keeps the ball low and in turn stops the opponent attacking heavy. If we bounce it in and it's too high, here, very easy to attack. Okay? So we're trying to get low in our stance so that it's a bit easier then to hit the ball at net height. Okay? I'll just demonstrate the backhand to start with. Second thing is the contact on our side of the table. What we're looking for is to hit that ball in the middle of our side, so that way then it can go short. So we're keeping it low, net height, and we're hitting the ball in the middle of our side of the table. Into that position there. Okay? I'm keeping myself low, I'm crouching, that way then it's easier to then serve that ball short. If you notice, I'm not trying to put any spin on it at all. There's a reason for that, because I want my opponent to play long to me. Alright, that way, then I'm in a good position to attack, and I'm the one in control of the rally. Okay, so again, from here, throwing the ball up, hitting the middle of my side of the table, ball goes short. If I'm serving from here, exactly the same thing. Okay, I'm bringing the back, throwing the ball up, bringing the back, looking to hit the ball at net height. The ball's going to go in the middle of my side of the table and go short. Okay, and again. Okay, so if you try those two things, hopefully, with a bit of practice, you're going to get that ball short. Second thing that we're going to look at is how do we play off that serve. Okay, if somebody does a short serve in no spin, we've got a couple of options. We can either push it, which might come up high and let them attack. The one that we're going to practice now is called the flick receive. Alright, so this is simply when we're moving in, and it's sort of like a mini drive. We're driving the ball close to the net. So if we're a right-hander, we're going to be in our ready position here, arms length away from the table, and bat up, so that we're ready for whatever comes our way. Once we've spotted that that serve's coming short, we're then going to step in with this right leg here. Alright, keeping my head low so that I can see what's happening and I'm in a good position and I'm balanced. Alright. Once I'm in, I'm looking for this forehand flick. I've spotted what spins on the ball. My bat's up here. Alright, I'm looking to flick the ball, my wrist just slightly open. From there, all I'm going to use is my forearm to just drive the ball forward and then come back into a good position. Okay? So I'm thinking all the time, once that serve's come in, I've thought, right, it's a no-spin serve, I'm going to flick it. And then, once I've done that, I'm thinking what's coming back to me. So I'm adjusting my position all the time. So the serve comes in, I'm going to flick. Once I've flicked, I know that he's top spinning, or he's going to drive to me, so I'm stepping back from that table. I'm anticipating that, so that I can come into that next ball wherever it comes to. The only way that I'm going to play a good shot is off that recovery. So I'm going to play, push off from my right leg, I'm stepping back straight away. But all the time I'm keeping my head at that same level. Alright, the same height, so that I can move and play it. Alright, so just do that. I'm going to step in, flick the ball, and I'm back out in position. And back in, okay? And then I'm ready for that next ball. What I want you to try and do in this last exercise is experiment with where you're going to play the ball. Okay? So you can put it wide, you can put it into the backhand, and that's all to do with the wrist action, where you're going to go to. Okay? So if I'm going to go to backhand, I'm going to come in, open my wrist, and I'm going to flip there. And again, step in, flip there, and then I'm back out in position. If I'm going across, using my forearm, flicking across. Okay? From there, and again, stepping out, ready for whatever comes my way. So first thing that we're going to practice is the service, keeping the serve short and stopping our opponent attacking. Alright? Second thing is the flick receive, playing that flick, stepping out, and then playing the rally. Okay? Alright, so practice them both.
Do you always receive that one on your forehand? You never do it with your
I try to receive as much as possible with my forehand, just simply because it helps my movement. So from around this part of the table, alright, it's very rare that I'm receiving with my backhand. Anywhere here, I'm coming in, I'm trying to play with my forehand, it just gives me a few more options. So I can come in here, I can come in there and actually direct it into the backhand, or I can come here and flick in. Gives me a lot more. Also as well, helps me with my forehand, because I'm a forehand player, try and get my forehand in as much as possible. So if I'm there, I can move back, I'm already in a good position to try and counter, or even if it does come back to that backhand, I can step round and play that shot. So that's the reason why I'm looking for that forehand. It's different for different people, so find your own game with it. You can play backhand, you can play forehand. Okay? Alright, last exercise before lunch, and then we've got an hour.